Hello, dear gymnast. I'm Mariela Sirakova, member of the FIG Medical Commission, and for me it's the great pleasure to be able to present to you the general principles of a good and healthy diet. I'm sure you know a lot about food, but a refresher and maybe some new things you don't know about food will be helpful for you. Importance of a balanced diet for an athlete. It is the performance, health, growth and development, body composition and recovery. It is a fact that health, beauty and a slim figure are highly dependent on nutrition, and in sport nutrition is extremely important. General principle of nutrition is the food we eat contain nutrients. Nutrients are substances required by the body to perform its basic functions. They must be obtained from our diet since the human body does not produce them. They provide energy, contribute to body structure and regulate chemical process in the body. There are 6 classes of nutrients required for the body to function and maintain overall health. And this is the water, carbohydrates, protein, fats, and fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. Nutrients is 2 classes, macronutrients and micronutrients. In the left you see the macronutrients. There are the carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. They are main source of energy for the body and we need in grams per day. And for the micronutrients, this is the essential to maintain health and we need mostly in the milligram or microgram per day. Macronutrients are the nutritive components of food that the body needs for energy and to maintain the body structure and system. In this slide, you see the different macronutrients and also foods that contain carbohydrates and proteins at the same time, such as lentils, beans, and peas. You also see foods that contain proteins and lipids, such as fatty fish, eggs, and cheese. The best source of carbohydrates, you see this, and it is very important to limit these carbs that is in this picture. It is not absolutely necessary to deprive yourself of pleasure of eating sweet desserts, but it should be not every day. The best source of proteins it's the lentils, beans, the soy products, the nuts, seeds, whole grains and animal products. And it is good to avoid the processed meats, how the bacon, hot dog, lunch meats and other. The best source of fat, it is the vegetable oils, fatty fish, avocado, flax seeds, chia seeds, olives, nuts, seeds, nuts, seeds, butters, and the other, and avoid this fat that you see in the picture. The micronutrients or vitamin and mineral are vital to healthy development, disease prevention, and well-being. They are needed by the body in very small amounts. However, their impact on a body's health are critical, and deficiency in any of them can cause severe and even life-threatening conditions. They perform a range of functions, including enabling the body to produce enzymes, hormones, and other substances needed to normal growth and development. With the exception of vitamin D, micronutrients are not produced in the body and must be derived from the diet. This is why it is essential to eat a variety of foods. You can see the different vitamins and minerals and in which food you can find them. Water and hydration are very important for a gymnast body. Despite training indoors, gymnasts need to maintain good hydration levels during training to prevent dehydration that can negatively impact performance. Well-timed use of sports drinks may be beneficial during long or hot sessions, as they provide fluids and carbohydrates for the active muscles along with electrolytes for hydration. A general rule for training is to consume a minimum 2 cups of fluids 2 to 3 hours before training, 1 cup minimum 30 minutes before training, 1 cup for every 15 minutes of exercise, and at least 4 cups for every kilogram lost during training. What does an ideal diet for a gymnast look like? This is a high in carbohydrates, moderate in protein, low in fats, rich in vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. The amount in types of these nutrients will vary by energy needs, training schedule, and whether the athlete's goal is weight or muscles gain, weight or body fat loss, or simply weight maintenance and muscles recovery. Here we see the healthy eating plate it contains the healthy oils, the vegetable, the whole grains, the healthy protein, and the fruits. And of course the water too. The meal frequency. In general, more frequent small meals or snacks will provide a more steady energy source that can enhance training performance, recovery, and both weight loss or weight gain goals. It is best to have 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks, one between breakfast and lunch, and one between lunch and dinner. Eating late at night, it is not recommended. Snacks can be a good way of fueling the body in between meals and training. Avoiding packaged snacks in favor of whole foods is always best. The good ideas for the snacks are whole boiled eggs, cheese and crackers, easy to make at home, ham or ham and salad sandwiches, whole fruits, yogurts, tortilla wrap with salmon, avocado salad, high protein, low sugar muesli bars, smoothies from yogurts, fruits, oats, tuna on crackers, different nuts. Junk food, processed foods, and eating out are particular challenge to gymnasts because dietary options, especially when traveling, are often limited. These types of food tend to be low in nutrients, while high in fats, free sugar, and salts. While packaged foods will often have a nutrition label, many dining establishments will not have this information available. Nonetheless, these foods should be completely restricted. Allowing yourself a treat from time to time can help avoid an unhealthy relationship to food. Over-restriction can sometimes be the cause of binge eating disorders, which can be very damaging mentally. Eating pre-training competition. Before training or competition, it is best to have a light meal that is easy to digest to avoid gastrointestinal upset from fast movements and flips. A meal low in fat and high in carbohydrates for energy is ideal. Consume it about 2 hours before warm-up, such as a piece of fruits plus 200 grams of low-fat yogurts, a bowl of breakfast cereal plus low-fat milk. During competition, how eat? Competitions often interrupt 1 or 2 main meals, and extra carbohydrate intake is essential for replenishing stores. Yogurt, fruit bars, nuts, and fruit are ideal snacks for between routine to maintain energy levels and mental stamina. A sport drink and replenishing carbohydrates and fluid at the same time. Avoid high-fat food as these are low to digest. Food and fluids during competition need to be easy to consume, as nerves can be difficult to handle during competitions. Gymnasts should pack foods that they like and that is well in the stomach, like jam sandwiches or canned fruit. Be prepared, don't rely on what's available in the venue. Meat pies and sausages raw are not the best fueling option. Eat post-training or post-competition. A recovery meal is eating immediately after cooling down. This should be taken into consideration when planning the daily meals. For example, fruit smoothie with protein bar, yogurt, oatmeal with yogurt and berries, cottage cheese and sweet fruits, protein shake and banana, sport drinks and raisin bread are all suitable recovery snacks that are easy to carry around. It is also important to include a lean protein source in recovery for muscles tissue repair and growth. After competing, a high carbohydrate snacks should be followed by a more substantial meal containing carbohydrates and protein. It is also a good time to encourage plenty of fluid. Weight management. It is a term used for both healthy weight loss and weight gain. Gymnastics includes 7 disciplines and each has its own challenges and problems with weight management. Some athletes require building of body mass, muscles and power, while others need strength and flexibility on a small frame. Daily or frequent weight measurement is not a reliable or accurate way to follow the athlete's energy balance or fitness. It is an especially stressful activity for the athletes and can encourage unhealthy eating behaviors and fluid management. Serial skin fold measurements for body fat and measurements of muscle strength and endurance are the best way to monitoring weight and strength changes and should be done by a medical professional. The weight management plan should be developed with the guidance of sports nutritionist of dietitian with assistance for the athletes from the athletes, parents, doctor and coach. How is relationship to food and body image? Low body fat levels are advantageous in gymnastics for flexibility, for agility, for dynamic power and technical. However, excessive dieting can lead to health and performance issues as well as eating disorders. It is important to cultivate a positive body image in yourself and to seek the guidance of a sport dietitian of support and advice. It is vital to be mindful with the relationship you have with food and not to be obsessed or underrate and over-restrict yourself. Care should be taken to encourage a wide range of foods so that all nutrients needs are met. Engaging the support of an accredited sports dietitian can be helpful for preventing and managing disordered eating behaviors. Take-home message. Focus on eating whole foods and listen to your body. Don't deny yourself cravings from time to time. Too much restriction is not good. Be organized. If traveling strength from school to training, pack snacks and water bottles to have before, during and after training. There is not good and bad food. There is less nutritional and more nutritional foods. Abundance of whole foods and moderation of less healthy foods is the key. If you experience disordered eating throughout get professional help, speak to your health team. And I most recommend you to have a varied diet, and this is the healthy food. I wish you an excellent performance in the competition and of course excellent health to each of you. Thank you for your attention.